If you're feeling behind or unsure about where you are right now, this is a reminder that you are not lost. You are exactly where you need to be. I can't tell you how many times I've gone throughout life and I was in the midst of a situation or in the midst of an experience and I just could not get over how much I did not want to be there. But now looking back on it in hindsight, I recognize that those experiences were needed to get me to where I am today. Those experiences are the only reason why I'm able to sit here and tell you that you are exactly where you need to be. I had to go through all of the things that I went through in order to have the wisdom and the experience and learn the lessons that I needed to learn in order to evolve and expand into the person that I am today. Therefore, I want you to understand that where you are currently is not in vain. Where you are currently is not a mistake. It's for a reason, it's on purpose, and everything is happening in divine timing. But I want to share with you as well some ways that you can begin to go into this and understand and be okay with where you are. The illusion of being behind comes from the fact that we live in a society where everything is so quick, everything is instant, everything is based on convenience, and it needs to happen now. And so as we're consuming this sort of content, as we're consuming this sort of programming, we feel as though we're behind because things aren't happening instantly for us in our reality. There are so many reasons why this is designed this way, but it's supposed to keep you in a state of fear and a state of lack and in a state of believing that you're not capable of achieving all that is that you desire. We're conditioned to think that our worth is tied to how fast we move, but ultimately this is not how our soul's journey works. This is not how growth works. Growth works by us going through what we need to experience, learning the lessons, and then integrating them into future experiences, and then also helping others being able to do the same. How would we be able to do any of this if we don't go through the experience initially? The world pressures us into rushing and comparing, and this is what creates the illusion of being behind. We're not actually behind. In reality, we're conditioned to think that our worth is tied to how fast we move, how much we can make, or how quickly we can make it. But this is not how the soul grows. The soul needs to take time. It needs to go through lessons in order to get to where it wants to be. So I want to introduce to you the power of divine timing, the power of trusting the moment and being so present that you lose track of time, being so present that you lose track of the fact that you are not where you want to be. But ultimately, when you become present, you find that this is the only true moment that exists. Every moment has something sacred to teach you. So when you're present and you're in it, you're able to receive the message or the medicine or the awareness that is necessary for you to take the next steps. In my past, there were times where I resisted the present moment because I was so gung-ho on getting to the future that I disregarded what was currently taking place in my present. And when I did this, certain things started to fall apart. Not in a way where, oh, I'm, on my way to my next level or I'm elevating. This was the universe's way of telling me I needed to slow down. I really needed to sit in what was happening around me in the present moment instead of being projected so far into the future. As spiritual beings, when we don't listen, certain things happen and the universe intervenes, and I lost everything. I lost everything that I thought I needed. I lost everything that I thought I wanted. And when this happened, I was able to sit with myself and really truly understand the purpose behind all that I was doing and the purpose of why this was taking place, why I felt like I was behind when in reality I was so far off the path that I was supposed to be on. The universe had to come in and correct me. And so these are moments where we have to really understand that we're not behind. Maybe we're course correcting, or maybe we're adjusting the path to make sure that we're aligned with our highest goals and our highest purpose and our soul's purpose. Bringing this all back, I want you to really focus on what you need to be doing. And this moment, not what others want you to do, not what you think you should be doing. What is it that you truly need to be focusing on for you? What's calling your attention right now that you may be ignoring, that you may not be giving your time and energy towards? So if you're not sure how to identify this, I encourage you to try some journaling prompts that I use on a daily basis to help me make sure that I'm in alignment with each and every day so that I don't begin to feel behind, because I know there is a divine purpose, there is divine timing, and I'm following within those footsteps that I laid out for myself. So one thing you can do is ask yourself, what does my mind, body, and spirit need from me today? Starting your day this way will help you align all of your actions and your choices and your habits to whatever it is that you need for yourself in that current day. I want you to also understand that your path is not linear, it's rhythmic. Just as nature moves in cycles, so do we. Sometimes we have our winter seasons where things are hibernating, where things are slower. Sometimes, we're going through spring where things are moving, things are growing, action is being taken. And then we have summer where it's all execution, it's boom, 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 go, go, go. And then we have our fall where we begin to come back down and prepare for winter and rest and do the things that connect us to nature and to take care of our bodies in a way that aligns with whatever season we're in right now. So understand that you don't always have to be go, go, go. You don't always have to have something in motion. You need to understand the season that you're in and understand that this changes day in and day out. Just as the moon has cycles, women have cycles, nature has cycles. You are no exception to this, regardless of if you're a man or a woman. We all go through rhythmic cycles. So remember that your path has seasons, season of expansion, of stillness, growth, of release. Therefore, you cannot rush through these seasons. You must become aware of them and allow them and work with them. So I want to leave you with some tools to help ground you in the present. I love all of these modalities because I use them myself to help bring me back to center. So I want to share them with you. The first one being breath work. If you have never done breath work before, there are so many YouTube channels here that can help you with that. You want to start incorporating breath work, even if it's just for a few minutes each day, whether you're in the car, whether you're outside, whether you're in your bed, before you rise, before you go to bed. Just take a few moments to align your breath to the present. Spending time in nature is also a very powerful way to bring you back to the present. A lot of the times we have all of these mind chatter, these thoughts that have been playing on repeat, and a lot of them are negative, and I will make a video on how to overcome this. However, going into nature kind of brings you to the present moment and helps to reduce the amount of noise and chatter that is going on. And a lot of the times this is due to us feeling as though we are not where we want to be. Grounding rituals. So this can look like a morning routine that you set for yourself to help make sure that you're grounded before you just jump into your day, before you check your phone, before you go on social media, before you speak with anyone for the day. You want to establish something that is going to ground you in your day, in your present, so that you can always have that moment to come back to, regardless of what it is that you go through throughout your day. In addition to this, I want you to choose one intentional action for your day, whether it's I'm going to eat 3 times today, I'm going to take an afternoon walk today, or I'm going to make sure that I'm in bed by 10 o'clock, or I'm going to make sure that I don't talk to this specific person, or that I don't eat this certain food, or that I stay off of social media before bed. Whatever that intention is, however small it is, I want you to set one intentional action for each day. And over time, you'll begin to see how this becomes a habit. And lastly, a tool that can help you ground and stay present is to eliminate distractions. I like to talk about how things that we consume can stray us from the vibration that we want to achieve. And so by releasing distractions and comparison as well, you are able to stay present. Why? Because you are no longer looking outside of yourself to receive and achieve something that isn't currently where you are right now. For example, social media tends to do this a lot, where we get distracted in other people's lives and what other people have going on, and then that leads to comparison. Why am I not where they are? Why am I not here right now? And it's because you are on your own divine timing. And so by eliminating and reducing the amount of distractions and comparison, we're able to stay present and appreciate where we are currently. Now, this doesn't mean you can't use things such as social media to help inspire you, but you have to be able to recognize where you are comparing yourself to others versus being inspired by others. So inspiration can look like building out dream boards, or only following those who are living the life that you desire, and ultimately knowing that eventually you will be there too, not that you are comparing to yourself where they are currently. You want to be able to make that distinction, because this is what's going to help you shift your mindset and let go of the limiting belief that you are not where you're supposed to be in this current moment. The longer you hold on to that belief, the longer it actually takes for you to get to where you want to be. So you see how that works? When you accept where you are currently and you give thanks and gratitude for that, you'll begin to see how your life starts to shift more and more towards the life that you desire. Even when you feel unclear, just know that you're being guided and you are going towards the right direction. You're exactly where you need to be, and you're doing way better than you think you are. I want you to reflect on this as well, this question of what if this current moment is preparing you for exactly where you want to be. If there's something that you currently feel like you're struggling with, or you would like some more clarity or insights on, please feel free to comment down below. I'd love for us to have a conversation. And if you want any more tools or resources on how to create the life of your dreams and create your desired reality and let go of the things that no longer served you, I have a link to my newsletter down below. I look forward to connecting with you all, and I will see you on the next video.